All right, so let us give it up. Let's give a. You've been a great audience. You've been given all the love in the world. So share that love for our next storyteller. I'm really excited for them to come up. Give it up for Aurelis.
Hi. Wow. I'm actually here. Oh, great. Oh, wow. Oh, hello. Hi. Oh, okay. Whew. So, how you feeling? How's everybody doing? Okay. Ooh, goodness. So, this is my transformation story. When I was little, I always wanted to be liked. And it all began with a list. I remember that during elementary, I was entering third grade, and I was super excited because I just wanted to make friends, and I wanted people to like me. But then it became an obsession from that age. I remember that I would bring candy every day to school, and I would be like, hey, do you want some? Do you want some? Do you want some? And then everybody just came gravitating, like they just gravitated towards me, and they were like, oh yeah, we totally want it, blah, 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 blah. And it was pretty cool until the day I stopped bringing candy to school, and then they all were like, oh, like they kind of just ignored me. So I guess I felt like I was taken advantage of there. But so on the list, the first number was, okay, bring some candy to school. Then it was try asking them and helping them out with their issues and their problems. And I tried doing that, but of course it's third grade, so not everybody has like these serious issues or problems in the third grade. So, but I did try helping them out, and then I realized that it was weighing all over me, like all of this weight of other people's problems. And I realized that I wasn't getting the same response for me when it came to things that I needed. And then transition to middle school. I just put the list behind me, and I'm like, you know what, just try to stay out of people's way, just don't do anything. And then people still kind of looked at me weird. I didn't feel good about myself at that moment. I felt like I was ugly and that nobody wanted to talk to me and I wasn't worth anybody's time. But then I realized that outside of school, I was in love with music. I loved singing, playing guitar, and just writing out all of my emotions. So that's what I did. I wrote all of my emotions, and the day that I sang in this show in middle school, that's when people started coming to me and saying, oh my God, you're so good and everything. And it was great, like always. And then people started criticizing, people started saying mean things to me, saying, oh, you're never gonna get into that high school that you wanna get into. Because I wanted to get into a performing arts high school, and it was my dream. And so I auditioned and everything. I was nervous, and then I realized, okay, I got this. It's okay. I received the news, and then everybody was telling me, no, you're not going to get in. No, you're not going to get in. I got the letter, and I opened it, and it said, I got in. And then I just told everybody, and I was like, I got in. I proved you wrong. Bye, guys. Leaving. And then, oh, it was great. God, so good. And then I remember entering high school. Now I'm in high school. So I'm in this school, freshman year. I'm super excited. Everything's great. Everything's wonderful until it wasn't again. There was this girl that would always get bullied in the school, and I saw myself reflected in her. She would sing and everything, and people would criticize her and everything, and because she had a small voice, it wasn't as loud. And me being a very loud person now, and looking back, I'm like, I need to help this person. So I did, and then when people figured it out, who actually helped her out and told somebody, as everybody tells me to do, like if you see something, say something. I guess it doesn't apply in high school, I don't know. But everybody was like, oh, it was you, blah, 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 and everything. And so I quickened the process I transferred the hate that she was getting onto myself. And for the longest time, I remember regretting it. I remember saying, why did I do this? People literally started bullying me until one day. For 3 months, I remember entering English class, and there would be this other girl who would say, nobody likes you. Every single time I would raise up my hand. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. Why are you participating? Why are you doing this? And I stayed quiet because I wanted to be liked. I didn't want to get into trouble. I already did something for this other person that got me this type of treatment, so why should I? And then one day, I enter, and she's like, nobody likes you. The same routine. But that day, something switched in me. I look at her, and I say, yeah, you, I say her name, not going to say her name. I'm not going to put her on blast here. But I say her name, and I'm like, you're a bitch. And then everybody is quiet. The room was quiet. Then they all turn to me, and they're like, oh my God, she finally said something. And I was like, oh my God. Even the teacher turned, like that projector light on me, and he was like, oh my God, she did it. And everybody's like, whoa! And I'm like, oh my God. Like immediately I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Like I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. And then she's like, I'm totally gonna get you. And I'm like, oh my God, no. And then later on, I realized that the list that I had in like elementary school started tearing apart, tearing into pieces. And then later on, I was like, I couldn't have been any more proud of that. Like, I'm so glad I did it. But to get to that point, I was like, I was almost going to regret it. And then I realized it doesn't matter what I do to try to get people to like me. I don't have to bribe them. You don't have to bribe people to like you. You don't have to state a reason for why you're asking a question or participating in class or just simply being yourself. The best way to have true people like you is being yourself. And you know what? I can finally say I don't regret standing up for that person or standing up for myself or for anybody, because I believe that if you truly believe in something, no matter whether you're liked or not, you're doing the right thing and you're being true to yourself. And that is what matters in life. And that is my transformation.
Keep it going for Aurelis, everyone.